What's going on, everyone? I'm here in the showrooms at Bristify, and we've got a new box here today with a Magister Stella Professional PID inside. I'm going to open it up, plug it in and take a look. So now I have disposed of the packaging. This is what comes in the box. You have your paperwork as usual. Some accessories, we'll open that up in a sec. And here's the machine. Looking very shiny. I must peel off that, and then we will plug her in and get going. So inside this box here are your little tidbits and accessories. So right out of the box, get a bag with a few bits. Sometimes it's easier to just tear these things. So you have dosing spoon, tamper, some baskets. You have your single basket, your blind basket for your back flush, tamper and dosing spoon. So standard enough. Then of course you have your portafilter. That's a 16-gram basket inside this for your double shot. Also inside the box comes your envelope with a bit of paperwork inside. So in here, we just have the testing sheet. You can see the machine has passed all of it. Your receipt, your certification, Stella 2.0 PID, and then just a few other bits. Your user manual and maintenance book, so that runs you through everything you need to do to keep the machine in tip-top shape, and just answers any questions you might have as well. And this, of course, is in a few different languages. Okay, so here we have her, the Stella Professional PID plugged in next to the Elite Bianca. It's the most comparable machine we have in the showroom at the moment. So we'll flick her on, and while it's warming up, we can just run through a few bits and pieces about the machine. So first off, we have the two lights here coming on. This is the heating light to let you know that the boiler is being heated, and the light switch above it here, that's to indicate that the machine is drawing water from the water reservoir in the back. So we're talking about a 1.2 litre copper heat exchanger boiler housed inside this machine. So copper would obviously be the best boiler material to use, as it's got the best thermal conductivity, and it also retains the heat better than other materials that are used in similar machines like stainless steel in the MARX, which wouldn't hold its heat as well, making it not quite as energy efficient as the Stella Professional. We have a 3 litre water reservoir here at the back feeding into the boiler with a small filtration system here at the end. So what this does is it stops any fine particles like dust or anything like that might be inside the tank and might not be too visible. It stops it from getting up into the pipes and causing a blockage of some kind. So a thoughtful little thing in there from Magister. This particular model is, of course, the PID model. So you have complete temperature control over the boiler through the PID display here at the front of the machine. So I have it set for the steam temperature of 120 degrees. Now, it was heating for a few minutes before, so it's taken us about 10 or 15 minutes to get up to temperature. A bit less than 15, maybe a bit more than 10, we'll call it 12. And above that, we have a brew pressure gauge. So this lets you know the pressure at which you're brewing your espresso. So obviously we're aiming for around 9 bars for your ideal extraction. Here we have the hot water wand, double insulated, which is a nice touch. Nice firm joints on this, which is what I like about it. The same with the steam wand. Some of the other machines, when you're steaming, if the joint is too loose, it can be quite easy to knock them astray while you have them in the jug. So it's nice to have a more firm joint, I find, when you're steaming your milk, especially if you're a beginner. In addition to that, double insulated, which means that the milk isn't going to burn and stick to the wand, which is a really, really nice feature, because some other machines in this price range, say like the Sylvia Pro, there's only one skin of stainless steel on the wand, meaning milk will burn almost instantly onto it, and that's just a headache to clean off. So that's a nice feature that you usually only see in more expensive machines like the Bianca over here on the left. Other similarities with the Bianca would be the E61 group head. So very old technology, tried and tested technology, known to be some of the best for thermal stability, although also known to be the worst to burn your hand if you touch it. So make sure never to touch an E61 group head while the machine is running. Warm-up times for that E61 group head are a bit longer as well. So even though the boiler is up to temperature in about 12 minutes, you'd want to give it another 8 minutes if you wanted to take full advantage of the thermal stability of the group head and wait for it to get up to temperature. Other little tidbits, there is a buzzer inside the machine to alert you when the water reservoir is running low at the back. So if the water levels were to get a bit low on the reservoir, then that would set off the weight sensor and the machine starts to emit a buzzing sound to alert you to the fact that the water is running low. Anything else? The machine is running on a vibration pump like most machines in this price range, and the portafilter here, it's about 18 grams. Anything more than 18 you will struggle. I've brewed a few shots in this already, so not the cleanest, but anything more than 18 grams you will struggle to fit. Removable drip tray, of course. A nice hole cut out here for the three-way solenoid valve. And I think that brings us up to just about everything in regards to features on the Stella Professional. So we'll wait a few more minutes to take advantage of that thermal stability from the 61 group head, and then we'll brew an espresso. Okay, so let's get brewing. So there we're running about 18 grams here. It's a little bit clumpy actually. I'm just going to break that up. That's what the tamping mat is for. So motor leveling tool to ensure an even distribution. Won't need much of a tamp after that. Give it a nice little wipe. So usually with heat exchanger machines you need to give them a flush beforehand. As you can see, nothing too crazy hot coming out there. So I think we're about good. Now we'll be aiming for about 36 grams out. Looking nice, thick and chocolatey. Small bit over, that's okay. Looking quite good, in my opinion. Give it a swirl, just to make sure the crema is ready for a bit of latte art. So I'm using my Moda jug as well, my favourite. And of course, in Ireland, I always take advantage of the Avonmore Super Milk. It's one thing we can do right, in fairness to us. So I'm filling that just below the spout. Quick flush to get any water out. Nice steam power in through the spout into the middle, halfway across. Now, not the best technique for me, but that milk has still turned out pretty good. This is exactly what I was talking about. Gives me that time to give it a clean. Good purge. Now, be a tad bit on the foamy side, we'll give it a nice little swirl. It should make it nice and even. Same with our espresso. I'm no Picasso, but that looks pretty good to me. So as you can see, nice milk texture. Cafe quality latte from the comfort of your home with the Stella Professional. That's as good as any machine I've seen anyway. And nice and simple to use. So that about wraps up our video for the Stella Professional PID. Hope you enjoyed. Keep in touch with the channel. We'll make sure to make a few more bits, especially concerning our new Escasso baby tea over here. Just out of the box. Haven't even got a chance to take the stickers off the top of it yet. So tune back in for that. Thanks for watching.